time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Today's December 30th. S&P is currently down 6 points. NASDAQ down 39. Russell's down 13, and the Dow is down 70. Russell, the weakest, down about 0.5%. Gold is up 0.5%. Silver is up 8%. Notes and bonds, pretty flat. 10-year yield up about 0.25%. Oil and natural gas both down about 0.25%. Soybeans, wheat, and corn all finished red. Euro and the pound are down a little bit, and Bitcoin is up 1.2%. Well off of its highs, though. VIX is down a little bit. 14.18 is where it currently sits. As far as my trades today, my BICs, I really only got 4 tranches. These last two were just the put side and couldn't find a call side to go with it based on my call parameter. So I ended up just closing those, and they kind of bounced right after they filled. So I ended up booking a couple $100 in profit on those. But I'm, let's see, TAT says minus 124, but I think I'm up about 600 on the day. Yeah, up right at about 600 at this point. No double stops, just all one-sided stops. So kind of a nothing day for BICs today. I did do one Elmo. I didn't post it because I was testing the leg groups on Option Omega, but I hit I hit 35% profit target on Awooga, so that was plus, or not Awooga, an Elmo. So that was plus 465. But I'm not sure. Does anybody use the leg groups on Option Omega for like just the shorts and the longs? I was trying to decide if I wanted to do that, or I may just continue using Trade Steward. I'll let me circle back with you, Fish, on that here in a minute to see if you're doing it any differently. One DTE. I closed half, so I did a 2-lot, closed one at about 30%. My other one is sitting at about 40%, I think, here. Yeah, it's right at 40%. That's that there, nice and centered. So I will probably take that off here shortly. That nice little down move kind of got right back to center. Day trades, I just closed out a QQQ trade, so it ended up plus 1,500 on really 3 trades. The QQQ was a re-entry. Kind of ticked me out and then started going back to where I wanted, so I re-entered. Got it all back, plus a little bit. I think that's it for me today. Chad, how about you?
It's been a really good day. Just about everything I've touched turned to green. So, day trades this morning, I had 2. One in Meta, one in Microsoft. Both were winners, plus 745 there. I had one DTE. Had really good decay. I hit both 25 and 40% and out on that one. TLC trade, 20, 40, 60 and out. Then I went to get my haircut. And when I got back, taking a peek at the market. My other account, I entered 3 multi-iron condors, about 1240-ish. And all 2 contracts each, total of 6. All 3 of those hit 50% and out about 30 minutes ago. So I have nothing on at the moment, up about 4K.
Getting a little dip bought up here. I'm going to go ahead and close my 1 DTE. You've noticed I haven't transformed any the last few days. I just, I really want to do those when I'm kind of anticipating movement, which I just don't really anticipate here. So just kind of booking profits on my 1 DTEs here this week. All right, just posted that. Bitcoin right around yesterday's high, but it was surging earlier before falling off. Yeah, so Fish, so in doing an Elmo, I just have it set up. I just did this because I've been trading them on Trade Steward, but I like the automation on Option Omega a little bit better, but I'm not sure I do for this specific one. So like, here's how I have it set up. This was the one that I did today because it was low premium, so I was going for lower premiums. On the put side 275, call side 225, and then 50 wide on the long. So that, but then I have my exit on the shorts only set up with a 35% profit target and a 70% stop loss. I just set this up, so I was trying to think. So if I actually need, if I wanted a 35% profit target on the entire Iron Condor, I would really need to make that profit target a little bit bigger on just the short strangle, I guess. I'm actually still holding the long, so I was seeing if that down move was going to continue, but they're trading at a nickel now, so I'll probably just leave them. But anyway, I guess, is that how you? Yeah, just if it depends on the that's the thing. It kind of depends on the volatility environment, right? Like how expensive the longs are is going to determine how much higher you want your profit target. So that's the little bit of a squirrely part about it. But anyway, works well overall. Just got to figure out those parameters that I want to take profits and use my stop on. You just add an additional 5% across the board. Decent little bounce coming in here. Got it. Okay. Thank you, sir. I mean, the NASDAQ and S&P have just been absolutely just whipping around pre-market high and low all day. This morning, the initial move, NASDAQ flushed pre-market lows, bounced straight up to pre-market highs, flushed that straight back down to pre-market lows, bounced, hit pre-market lows again, then flushed pre-market highs down, and now flushed pre-market lows again and bouncing. That's some good old holiday trading right there.
Yeah, that's why those multi-iron condors I put on were so good. I mean, it was like a 5-point range for 2 hours. Ideal time to use them.
Looking at SPX, the yellow dotted, those are the expected move for the day. Hasn't even, well, what's the range here? I mean, from about 12 to 95, about a 17-point range.
17, yeah.
Russell's been kind of bleeding lower, definitely the weakest.
$69.05 is traded for about $1.80.
It's already $1.80.
Yeah.
5 points is a struggle today.
Yeah, I probably won't. If I get in one, it'll be smaller size, that's for sure.
Hey, so I posted something in the day trading chat. If you haven't had a chance, well, I mean, we can just talk about it right now. But basically, and they just changed this because I had a pretty big issue a couple years ago where it previously it was like if you sell to close part of a trade, that settled later than if you bought to close. So if you had a combination of spreads in a trade, the long story short, the part of it was being allocated to 1 year of your tax return, right, of your calendar year, and the other portion was allocated to the other year. So what happened to me, and this happened to a couple other members too, is I had a huge. It was showing on my tax return that I had an additional pretty big. I can't remember the exact number, but it was like $150,000 income. Like I had an extra $150,000 of income on a specific trade. But the reality was that winning part settled in, I think it was 2023, and then in 2024 the losing part settled. And so the net result of the trade was like, let's say plus $2,000, but I was allocated over $150,000 of income in 1 year that I didn't really make. So they've kind of shifted the rules. I think enough people kind of got screwed that way that they shifted the rules. So now I posted the summary in the trader chat, but basically any trades that you make today any trades that you close today will settle within the 2025 calendar year. But any trades that you close tomorrow will actually settle in 2026 as far as your taxes go. So it's not really that big of a deal unless you have some type of combo trade where you part of it closes and part of it closes in 2025 and part of it settles in 2026, which most of the trades, it's not going to be a problem, but I just posted that. I want to make sure that everybody is aware of that whole situation.
So how's it work if you leave a position open through the new year?
That's fine because it'll all settle in next year.
Yeah.
Yep. It's never happened to me until I think it was the 2023, 2024.
Yeah, I remember when that happened.
It may have been 22, 23. Anyway, one of those. Because I was talking to my accountant. I'm like, that's not right. That's just not right. The Schwab got it wrong.
Right.
And so
yeah, I remember that
whole freaking ordeal.
That's why I didn't have any trades last year. Dark Avenger was asking me about my profit loss here just a little bit ago, and I looked at my last year TLC trades on the 31st, and I didn't have any. Maybe I took that day off.
Yeah. So one of our members who happened to they ended up just paying the tax on that extra income. I didn't. I had my accountant basically just true it up based on how it would have washed out. And we settled it, so it was correct overall. But one of the members, their accountant basically had them pay the income, and then they got it back the next year. But that sucks because obviously the IRS is holding your money for a full year. So anyway, just be aware of your positions. Yeah, correct, Andrew K.
I'm gonna plan on making a lot of money tomorrow. Then if it's not gonna count till 2026.
Yeah. All right. Let's see, where's Mahomes at now?
Well, it's at 03, so it's kind of between 6,900 and 05. 05s are about $2.
Yeah, looks
$1.95.
Yep.
It's real tempting
is
right
last
now.
day of month. I will be trading the last day of the month, Rick. Sorry, Chad, were you saying something?
Pretty tempting to with the 05s being right around $2. I mean, kind of looks like price has been struggling to get back up to 05.
What do you mean it's not done well so far, Krish? Are you talking about on the last day of the year? Let me see here. I need to update my sheet. So the last one I have is 8/29. So last day of the month, September was 9/30. Then October was the 31st. November was the 28th. And December will be the 31st. Sorry, I'm just updating my last day of the month sheet here.
I got feeling for 210 on the O5s.
210.
Just went in on a couple contracts.
And then last month was Black Friday, so it's a half day, so Option Omega doesn't pick it up, but I know it did well. What did I do there? I did 4,040. Okay, so 1231 last year was a small, well, it was a loser, minus 2,800. This is based on a one lot. The year before that was minus 4,800. The year before that was plus 4,000. So 2 losers, 1 winner. The 31st, tomorrow will be on a Wednesday, which is the best performing day of the week by a little bit. I'm in. I'm going in.
Order filled.
S&P still bouncing, trying to get back up to green. Russell still staying the weakest. I've also, on this sheet, I also keep track of just the end of the quarter ones. So going back to January of 2022, on the end of quarter, it's a little bit red overall. All right, SPX sitting at 05. Looks like it's trading for less than $2 now. Got about 7.5 minutes till MOC. No, that's all manual, Dark Avenger. All right, 05, yeah, trading around $2 here. I'm gonna wait till right before MOC, although it is pretty close to the strike right now. I'm just gonna do a 5 lot today and try to scalp. I'll try to scalp 3 of the 5. Not a lot of movement today. Passing on the Mahomes is not a bad idea here. Russell hitting lows. PLTR going through lows. SMCI at lows. Tesla is heading towards lows. Circle and Coinbase not too far off. Robinhood going through lows. Silver was falling, just got a little bounce. Watson, are you out of your silver short? Yeah, Meta's done this. It feels like it's done this a few times lately where it's had a decent range in the morning and then it's just absolutely flatlined. Got about 4 minutes till MOC. I'm going to put an order on the 05s at 220.
Kind of want to see it get back down to 6,900. Feels heavy, but we will see.
If we can bounce 1 point back up towards 05, I should get filled at 220, I think. Otherwise, I'm going to have to chase a little bit to get it in before MOC. Two minutes. Yeah, IWM is the one I should have taken on the trendline break. All right, I'm going to move my order to 210 here. Try to get filled before MOC. Got a little over a minute.
One minute going out to give the market on close imbalance data.
Need a little baby bounce. SPX down to 03.
Ten seconds. Market on close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 502 million. Nasdaq 100 buy side 312 million. Dow 30 buy side 78.5 million. Max 7 buy side 229.7 million.
I did not get filled. I'm going to just cancel my order for now. It's right in between strikes. Might be tough to get a more than 5 point range here. If we can get back up closer to 05 or closer to 00, I may still enter one. Could get in now for about 230. Trading up to around 245. Not much movement here. Coming down to 01. The 00 fly is still under $2. The 05 is trading for more than the 00. Zero bid on the 6910 calls. Got about 5.5 minutes. Little dip. NASDAQ heading towards lows. The 00 fly is still only trading for less than $2. Oh no, I'm on the 05, sorry.
I'm gonna order a $1.20 to scalp.
The 00s are now at 270.
I might just want to take my scalp off.
I'm going to try to get 285 on the 00s, just a 3 lot. Filled at 285.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let these ride.
Oops. We don't need a 6,900 pin, do we? Watson?
I'll take 68.
3
95.
minutes. All I need is a 2-point move to break even here. Since I got in at 285. A little over 2 minutes. Just a little baby move. That's all I need. Just a little baby move. Down to 99. Basically at scratch right now. Come on. Come on down. Don't be shy. Water's warm down here. Just below 98. 30 seconds.
What a beautiful Mahomes.
96s. Give me that
Max
95.
profits for everybody. Let's go.
Give me the 95.
Yeah, max profit for everybody. Beautiful.
A little lower. Little lower.
Order cancel.
Nope.
Beautiful. Oh, it popped up.
68.96.26. Still a winner. No max for me, but still a winner. I'll take it. All right, all. That is a wrap. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. No live stream. The next day is New Year's. No live stream. But we will be back for Friday for our first live stream of 2026. All right, all. Have a great one. Be safe. Take care. Talk to you soon. Cheers.